Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to another first Descendant video. So I have a few reactors today for Sharen. I wanted to compare them and show you what is the best and what you should probably use for doing various missions. Now, Sharen has high crit hit rate, 20%, okay? And once we have modded her with the ambushed build, like this one, for example, we can get some good cooldowns and things like that and decent power. I have the Slayer set equipped here in order to get the maximum power. The reason why I'm saying maximum power right now, because I usually don't focus on maximum power because the content we have, 400% dungeons, outposts, other missions, we don't really need that much power. However, on the 16th of January, we are getting the Void Erosion controls where you'll have 30 stages and enemies will get harder and harder based on what we have heard so far. I'm waiting for more information. But that may be the occasion where we may need more power. And I'm looking forward to it because so far I've made comfortable builds where I don't even go for max power. I'm normally not even using the Slayer set on Sharen because I use the Supernova set. That gives me good power and more than enough to cover 400% dungeons. So what I wanted to show you is the difference between the different types of reactors and where you can get the most damage. So like I said, Sharen has high crit hit rate, okay? And we have built Sharen with crit damage and crit hit rate. You can hold the blue beetle in your hand to get like a good boost to your crit hit rate, so you'll hit the crits more often. And then in order to get the maximum out of her in terms of power, you need critical hit damage. That would be the #1 priority in my opinion. And you can add fusion power boost ratio. And so I wanted to show you the difference between having, say, fusion power, electric power, and just, high crit damage. So what we have is some reactors that are enhanced, some are not. So I have here skill critical hit damage of 31.3 and electric skill power boost ratio in gold. Okay, what we would ideally want is fusion. Fusion gives more. So I wanted to show you that difference here. So assault rifle is mounted. We have all the right stats, and let's do the camouflage. 6.473. Okay, 6.473 with electric power boost. Okay, now let's use a fusion power boost. Remember, this is not enhanced, so we want something in. Do I have a fusion? Yeah, this one. Okay, so this one has more fusion, a 0.83, but less crit damage. So this would be an interesting one because this one has more crit damage and about the same electric power. This has more fusion power, but a lot less crit damage. So this one has 31.3, this one only has 28.2. It's not even a gold one. And let's see which one will do more damage. So you can guess while we figure this out which one will have more damage. Okay, that one was 6.4 something. Let's check this one. 6.593. This actually does more damage even though it has slightly less crit hit rate. So ideally, if you can get the fusion power, the crit damage in gold, you'll do even more damage. Now I have another one in, this one here. This is also in purple, but it has a little more crit damage. As you can see, that one has 28.2 crit damage. This one has 30.8. Still not gold, but almost gold. But this one has been enhanced, so it won't be a fair comparison. But I'll just show you how much more damage a reactor with 3 enhancement levels would do. So let's see. 7.2. That's a massive improvement. 6 point something to 7, 6.5 to 7, 6.593, I think that is the number. So about 600,000 more damage with 3-level enhancement and slightly more. Remember, this also has less fusion damage. So crit damage, to be based on my testing, is much more useful than slightly more fusion power. Okay, so electric and crit damage will be good. Fusion and crit will be even better. And of course, you enhance it to get even more. Now, what else? Now, so this is basically the best in slot reactor. Of course, you'll need 2 gold rolls to be doing the most damage. However, while running this in dungeons and other places, I was a little unsatisfied with the cooldowns and the durations. So I went looking for something else. And this, in my opinion, is the best reactor I have found. Cooldown in gold and crit damage in gold. So this one has the highest crit damage and has a decent cooldown, because what happens with the cooldown increase is this goes down significantly to 3.7 seconds, the active camouflage, and this one here 2.6 seconds. So when you are in public lobbies doing 400% dungeons, there will be other players, Frenas and Bunnies, that will be doing everything. So Sharen needs to be in cloak in the camouflage stage and then hitting enemies and killing them to get the cooldown again. And so you'll be just a bit slower with more duration, slightly more duration and more range. Now, by the way, they have increased the duration of the camouflage in using the ambush mode. So it's about 6 seconds. So you have a little more time to use your first ability as well. You can be in cooldown, you can hit your thing, then you can use this and still be in cooldown. And even if you don't hit it, you'll have your cooldown back again and your third ability available to you again. So this will be really useful, and I found this to be a lot more comfortable running 400% dungeons. So let me show you just in case if you wanted to see the number. So without the fusion power and with good crit damage, what can we get? We were getting 7.2 with 7.2 million with fusion and crit damage. Okay, this time no fusion, just crit damage. 6.8. So that 400,000 difference is actually not bad, because you won't feel it, at least in the normal content, and that cooldown will make it a lot more comfortable to run dungeons. So basically what I'm saying is, objectively there is one reactor that is the best, which would be the fusion power boost ratio and critical hit damage. However, practically the best one in my opinion is skill cooldown with critical hit damage. So that is something I wanted to share, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the void erosion control, and I want to see what we can get. Like normally, I don't even use the Slayer set on Sharen, because again, you don't need that much power. And against the normal mobs, I use the Supernova set, which is a little more comfortable, and with abilities gives you more fusion and stuff. Obviously, this will do more damage. This is still better because Sharen doesn't use that much MP. So you can go with the Slayer set and take advantage. With Bunny, for example, using the Slayer set increases the MP cost. That makes it a little less practical. So for Bunny, I use the Supernova, but for Sharen, you can still go with the Slayer set. So yeah, conclusion, best reactor for Sharen is fusion power boost ratio and crit damage. Crit damage is more important than the fusion power, and fusion is better than electric. And the most practical and the best one overall without losing too much power would be cooldown and critical hit damage. Now what I'll do is I'll enhance this one. I'll add the scout rifle mounting. That way we can get some good performance. We have the high crit rate, and that I think is overall, practically speaking, the best reactor for Sharen. So now I just need to farm those bloody precise ion things so that I can enhance this to 5. So I've been, enhancing several of them to 3 to compare, and my conclusion is this is the best for Sharen. Anyway, hope this was useful. Thank you for watching. I have another video planned for Ines. We have a little bit of information. I'm waiting for more information from the devs, but based on what we have, I have a few conclusions on what reactor to farm for her and what type of performance we can expect from her. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you did, things are a little slow, so I had to come up with something. But yeah, hope you have a good Sunday and see you next time.